Alright, I'm officially on the other side. These two eyes right here have seen The Flash, including the super secret ending, which apparently was different than the movie that was shown to people a month ago. So I've seen the real deal, and let me just say, the last scene, literally the last 5 seconds of the movie, might be the most vocal I've ever been in a movie theater. You guys that know me, I have a very deep, loud voice, and I legitimately let out a "Oh!" like I was doing the national anthem in an Orioles game or something. And people around me were laughing, shocked. So there is something to look forward to. Not just at the end. There's a lot to look forward to in this whole movie. Let me just say, I saw this at Regal RPX. I always try to go to a premium theater for a big event movie like this. I swear the screens at your regular theaters are just getting smaller and smaller. Soon it's gonna be like watching TV at your house. But anyway, I was planning on shooting this out the theater reaction right outside the theater, but my theater was packed. It was almost sold out, other than the atomic bomb seats at the front row. So everyone was hanging out in the lobby and in the corridor and stuff. It was crowded. So I was like, let me just get home, get something to eat, and then I'll do this review real quick. Not review, out of theater reaction. So it is now 10:54 Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast, and I'm ready to go. So a lot of people don't realize this movie has been in production for almost 5 years. This movie was actually announced before Spider-Man No Way Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home came out a year and a half ago. So that shows you how long this film has been in production. Unfortunately for DC, Marvel did get a head start on the whole multiverse thing with No Way Home, Loki, trash, and Multiverse of Madness. Luckily for DC, this movie does the multiverse much better than any of those movies did. The cameos, it was so much different because in Spider-Man, the cameos were the worst kept secret, but they tried to keep it a secret. And it really had nothing to do with the plot. They just came in at the end to save the day. Michael Keaton and Kara are main characters in this plot. They are, part of the scripts. And then there are multiple other cameos that serve as like, oh, look who it is. I've been looking forward to this movie literally since it was announced. Like I said, almost 5 years. At that point, it was probably impossible to live up to the hype. That Super Bowl trailer absolutely blew my mind. And then as DC does, because, the DCU has been that popular general audiences, so they showed so much in the trailers. They were trying to lean on Michael Keaton to get people to show up. If they would have just held back more, like, they always show too much, this would have been even more epic to see here opening weekend. But damn, was it still awesome. It was still awesome. In my opinion, there's been 2 event movies since Endgame. No Way Home, which this is done better than, and Top Gun Maverick, which is not comparable. Completely different type of movie. I'm calling this an event film. There were a couple times where I was like, this just might be a damn solid movie. And then every time I thought that, something epic happened that pushed it over the top. Right now, Rotten Tomatoes, the critics, is sitting at 66, I believe, which is just comical. They deserve a headline show, 10 p.m. down at DC Improv downtown. The fact that a film like this so far has a 66 from critics, while I can't even call it a film, while a movie like Thor: Love and Trash has a 63, just shows you how truly irrelevant Rotten Tomatoes is. Now, I will say, I did not leave the theater on cloud 10, okay? This was not a Endgame or Zack Snyder Justice League leaving the movie feeling like you were just, experienced a different world. Not the case, but it is the next closest thing to that. There's been controversy about Ezra Miller, obviously. Probably another reason why the critic score is a little low, because again, we got haters out here. But the director did say last week he can't imagine making another Flash movie without Ezra Miller, and I completely agree with that. There's so many times tonight where I was watching a movie like, oh my god, this man is acting, talking to himself, and then acting back. I couldn't even fully wrap my mind around the performance he pulled off. So I don't want to say too much. Again, this is out of theater reaction. I'm going to have a spoiler review that I'll probably release on Sunday. I'll try to film it sometime this weekend. The film's epic. It's awesome. Don't listen to the haters. This movie should easily make $1 billion. Probably won't because of the circumstances. I think 800 million would be a success. Comic book fans, DC fans, let's get out there, show your support, make it happen. I'll say this about James Gunn. It's going to be, the bar has been set, and he had nothing to do with this movie. And so the first movie to come out under his regime was a banger. So he's got his work cut out for him. I'm very happy with this film. So definitely be sure to hit me in the comments to let me know what you guys thought. Remember, this is a non-spoiler video, so don't put any spoilers in the comments for this one. It is DC Rises season, and I am one happy man. See you guys next time.